Imagine being a college freshman, getting on a plane with 6 people that you barely know, going to a country that you've never been to before, and just watching what happens. We did it, and this is how it went. Blizzard. A freak storm demobilized the eastern seaboard the night before we were scheduled to leave, canceling flights and knocking out all power on campus. I didn't sleep much that night. It was an interesting start to the week.
All power on South Campus went out, and
shut down.
The best way to describe it was just like an unbridled apocalyptic chaos.
Ready, no fear.
Hey. So I guess we're leaving one treacherous cold landscape to fly to another cold treacherous landscape. Only the next one has power. Bella, are you excited?
What time are you getting there?
But we did make it. Within a few hours we had landed in Dublin.
I feel like Jerry was very lucky to get his luggage here in the first place.
That was not good, man. I was 100% positive that it was not going.
Our first real stop was in Monaghan, a small town in Northern Ireland where we stayed with one of Jerry's many cousins. I don't have any pictures of Jerry's cousin, but you know who you are, and God bless you. Watching the footage has made it readily apparent just how much we stood out as tourists. The kickflips were a common occurrence. Being the most Irish person of the group, Jerry was the only one to pull them off. The 7 Drunken Nights part began quite soon after our arrival. We all learned pretty quickly how much the Irish loved their Guinness and their Wonderwall, and they learned pretty quickly how bad Americans are at singing. The rest of the trip is history, and evidently all that survived were a few drunken Snapchats. And there was also this.
Harry, you're a wizard.
I'm a what?
You're a wizard!
Let's just say that most of the only Snapchats survived from the week for a reason. We all remember the trip in our own ways. For instance, Alex took a lot of cool pictures. Jerry and Gwen got awesome souvenir tattoos. I thought about doing the same, but instead opted to faceplant during a morning run, and I just settled for the permanent scar on my knee instead. I limped home at 6 a.m. after patching myself up in the McDonald's bathroom, and frankly that probably wasn't the craziest part of the week. It's actually kind of a miracle we all made it out alive. It wasn't an especially dangerous trip, but in hindsight, we really had no plan going into it. But I think that's what made it so great. Before this week, Ireland was a bucket list entry I never knew I had. The video may not do it justice, but I also emerged with 6 of the best travel buddies imaginable. It may have been our first adventure together, but something tells me it won't be our last.